Okay guys, it's Reed here. We got the Heat and we got the Spurs. NBA Finals 2013. It's going to be a great series in my opinion. Being a Heat fan like I have been now since January 2010 before the decision, I've watched this team grow. I've watched LeBron James become the best player in the NBA. And as I was watching the Spurs series, I started to realize, Tony Parker, if Tony Parker comes out and dominates this series, you could say he's the best player in the NBA. I mean, realistically, if you think about it, Tony Parker is the key to the Spurs. That's why I expect LeBron James to guard Tony Parker a lot. They need somebody that's kind of tall and quick to guard Tony Parker. Maybe, I don't think Wade can guard him. I don't think Ray Allen can guard him. I don't know if Chalmers can do it. I mean, I just don't know really. James is the only sure option we have to guard Parker. But realistically, we need James down low also. So I don't know what we're going to see. But I do believe that they just put LeBron James on Tony Parker a lot. Slow him down. We slow down Tony Parker. Or hold him to maybe 15 points a game or whatever. Neutralize him. Then the Spurs will lose this series. The Heat will win. And of course I believe the Spurs strategy is going to be pretty much let LeBron James do what he wants and try to stop everybody else. I believe we're going to see like we saw with Indiana, it's going to be kind of the same thing. But I don't believe this Spurs team is as good at defense as they are against. I don't believe they are as good at defense as the Pacers. The Spurs are not as good at the defensive end. I think this will be a more high-scoring series. It's going to be interesting. It really is. Going to be interesting. A lot of people have the Spurs picked to win this series. And I can see that. I mean, they are coming into the finals here, they're playing the best ball. They have played the best consistent basketball, but they've never faced anybody like LeBron James. That is the difference in this series, in my opinion. I think LeBron James is the difference. Clearly the best player in the NBA. He will carry the Heat to a 6-game series. The Heat will win this series in 6. LeBron James will neutralize Tony Parker for the most part. Some games, whatever, a few games. Just enough for the Heat to win this series, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. I know the Spurs have great role players, great three-point shooters. They got a great bench. But, the Heat have a good bench also. The Heat will play better this series. The Indiana series was just a big mismatch for the Heat. But this is going to be different. We're going to see a different Heat team this series. Heat in 6, folks. Mark it down. Heat will beat the Spurs. I have nothing against the Spurs. I like their franchise. Great fans. Great players. Tim Duncan, greatest power forward of all time. One of the greatest of all time. Just to put it to you simply as that. We're going to see a great series. We will see about the X Factor. I believe an X Factor in this series is Ginobili. Ginobili, if he comes out, gives them 20-some points a game, it's just going to be a great series. We're going to wait and see. Wait and see. Pretty much the Heat game plan, stop Tony Parker. That's all we got to do. Easier said than done. Easier said than done. Like, subscribe, and comment. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Going to be a hell of a series. It really is.